Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron and we are back with No Man's Sky Voyager, and today we are going to start the Atlas path and start going down that road. As we look here at the missions, we can see that all of these secondary missions, I just need to turn these in. So a lot of these I've completed. Some of these are just kind of never ending or ongoing, I guess. And there are some that I still have to do, but I don't think they are necessary before we start the Atlas path. I think we're kind of ready to go there now. I need to get this exocraft summoning unit, but that requires purple systems, and I don't think we can get to the purple systems until we go down the Atlas path, or maybe there's some other way to do it, but I don't know what that is. So let's go and turn in all of our missions over here at this space station. So I've been kind of roaming around various systems, knocking out some of the smaller tasks and things. So let's go here and hand in our missions. And yeah, we have quite a few. So let's go with that one, that one, that one, and this one. What the heck is that? Okay, so we got that. Cool. So we're not going to take any more right now. And also, we need to go back. We're going to go back to our ship because I figured out a few things. Let's go inside our ship for right now. Yeah, also my ship, some things disappeared. I don't know what happened. All my furniture. I had like a table. No, yeah, wait. Where was it? I had a table in here or something. I don't know. I had a table somewhere. And all of that disappeared, and my chairs disappeared, and my save point disappeared. All kinds of crazy things happened. I don't know, and my planter freaked out and disappeared, but the other one didn't. So I don't know. I thought maybe I accidentally removed one of the hab things during a build, but I don't think so, because like this thing didn't disappear, but that thing did. So I don't know, still some weird bugs. And you guys saw in probably the last episode that I was like falling through my ship and weird stuff was going on. So I don't know. And like we got an egg and from the Corvette mission, or from the Corvette expedition, we got like a little mechanical mecha egg thing, and I went to go sequence the egg and it completely disappeared on me. I never got it, so I didn't get to see what that looked like. However, I did go to the anomaly and loaded up the space station anomaly and went around and turned on multiplayer and asked people if they had any extra eggs that they could give me, and they kind of gave me all kinds of stuff. So some of it I don't know what to do with it. Somebody gave me an egg that gave me a whole mission, and right here, this thing, which I don't know what that's going to do, but apparently I carry this egg around with me, and we're supposed to run into some kind of space creature or something. I don't know. Craft items in, so I don't really know what that says. A blueprint, but I don't have a blueprint for this stuff. And then also we have, where am I going? I'm trying to get to my stuff. I don't really like these giant containers. I kind of wish they were a little smaller up against the wall. So if we go over here, we can see all the crazy stuff that people gave me. So all of these things down here I already had, and I already had a lot of the stuff that was up top up here too, these little storage modules and expansion modules, but I didn't have nearly as many. People gave me all kinds of stuff. I mean, really, it's just a couple of people, but I don't even know what these are. I never had these before. Some kind of factory override thing. I have no idea. I'm actually going to take some of those with me. I have a feeling, I guess maybe we'll go in some of the buildings and we're having to like do the simple math to try to figure out the sequence to solve whatever riddle or whatever problem they give us. Maybe that fixes that or allows us to skip that. I don't know what that's. And then I only had like a couple of these multi-tool expansions, but some dude gave me a ton of these, and a whole bunch of salvage frigate modules. So I don't know, I haven't really used any of this stuff yet. I'm probably going to actually end up giving some of it to some other people, in the anomaly as well. And then here's the egg. So we lost the little mecha egg thing, but some dude gave me a whole bunch of eggs, and I realized, like, after the egg issue, I watched a couple of videos on how to sequence eggs, and it's quite confusing even to this day. It seems like nobody knows exactly how the sequencing works 100%. So maybe there's a bug with that system or whatever, but I didn't realize that you don't actually have to sequence the eggs. Like, some of these have like a time on them, and I don't know, like, see, this one says it will be ready in 3 hours and 55 minutes. So we can't do anything with it, but these right here are already ready, and I think you just throw them on the ground and they hatch. So I think that's all we need to do with these guys. And I don't know what these are either. These are some other different type of egg that the same guy gave me. You can actually see his name right there. It says gifted by Lee Spec 20182 whatever. So crazy name. And that dude gave me most of this stuff, but for some reason his name is only on the eggs. It doesn't show up like on whatever these are. I don't know what these are. These are different, obviously worth a lot of money, I guess. So man, that's a lot of money. And then these are ridiculous. It's like $1 billion right here, so, or 1 billion units. And I'm probably not going to really, I may sell one stack, and I don't think I'm going to need any more than that, and end up giving some of the other stuff away. And then we have this dream aerial thing, which is cosmic mega fauna. I think this is the thing that, when they gave it to me, it started that mission, I guess. So I don't know. And then we have the fireworks, which I actually had in the Corvette Expedition, but I didn't bring it with me or anything. So I don't know. But yeah, just they gave me a few things, and some of the stuff is just really for money, and some of the modules, and then the eggs. Oh, and then one thing I was asking for, which I don't see it in here right now. Why do I not see it? Well, I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, it's over here. It's the orbital uplink. So one of you guys suggested that I really should have brought this with me from the Corvette Expedition, and there was no way to go back and get it. So I just asked someone, and then someone just, they gave me an orbital uplink, which is supposed to save my butt if I get kidnapped or if I end up trapped in someone's base, which consequently does actually happen more frequently than I realize, because my son was playing this and he was going through the multiplayer checking out other people's bases, and someone had built a base in like rock or something, or like a cave, and he couldn't get out of it. And then the cave spawned like a fire tornado thing, which he died, and he couldn't go back and get his stuff, and it was just a big mess. So if he had one of these, then he could have teleported out of there back to a station. So that's all that thing does, but it's a one-time use thing. And apparently, I think if I had brought it back with me from the Corvette mission or something, then we would have had a blueprint to make more of these, I think. I don't know. You guys correct me in the comment section. I don't know if that's how that works, if you can make more of these, or do I just need to keep asking people? So I'm hanging on to this one in case I need it. I'm just going to carry it with me. But yeah, so that is basically it. Now, what is this? Is a organic fertilizer. Okay, well, we'll throw that in our organic. I have all these things kind of sorted by types of materials and stuff, so that's our organic materials. Over here, like our weapons upgrades, I kind of ran out of space, just throwing these in here because I can't use these. And that is a exosuit upgrade, so let me throw that over here, and then we'll go check out a couple of things, and then we'll get started on the mission. So let's throw this in here. So yeah, I have a ton of these map coordinate things that we're going to need to check out also. Man, there's not enough room in the Corvette with all this. The developers should organize these storage containers, you know? Like, I mean, it's kind of cool that these are all like kind of messy, but maybe give us an option that's a little better for some of us OCD folks that have, some organization skills a little bit, and would organize this in nice, tidy little storage racks that are easier to navigate around, because they should be closer to the wall. It's hard to get down the aisles here. It's kind of driving me nuts. So I don't know, like, if we put on a different hab module, like, did the other modules have different decorative, storage containers? I haven't really tried that. I think we're only on the Thunderbird, and I've kind of just stuck with that since we've been doing this whole thing. So just another thing. But I did go back. Also, one of you guys told me that I could go back to the expedition station and reclaim the last ship and last weapon that I used. So I went back and did that just so that I would at least have the extra Corvette parts, I guess, that came with that ship, and and the extra weapon, and sell it if I needed to, and whatever modifications came with it. But unfortunately, I didn't have the really cool weapon on me at the time that I had collected during that expedition. So that's a shame. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go. I got a couple of things we need to do. We turned in all the missions. Our log screen should be a lot lighter now, which it is. But we do need to go to our settlement one more time. And that's one of those things I guess we're going to do over and over. And so we're going to turbo over there. We are back at the settlement now, and I think we have a visitor waiting for us. A great settlement visitor. Unprompted geocrusher Arguginen announces that they come in peace. A specialist engineer. They are seeking buyers for their latest invention, some sort of hallucinogenic food service. Okay, that sounds fun. Should we decline? Do we need all these guys walking around all seeing things and stuff? I don't know if we do. I think I'm going to have to decline that, guys. We don't need hallucinogenic. Yeah, we don't need that, do we? That sounds like that's bad news. We don't need a bunch of stoned dudes running around. Plus, it's extra money we have to deal with, so we'll just skip that. And then let's go over here and what the heck? See about upgrading something. Yeah, okay. I'm sure we have a building that needs to be upgraded. And for some of you guys that have these ginormous ships, I don't know, how do those things park in places that are tight like this, Like this settlement is expanding, and it's just crazy. So, supply materials, 100 in silver. Okay, good. All right, that's going. That's a pump tower. Okay, so that's going to be done in an hour. Okay, and then there was one other thing that we needed to check before we kind of head out. And hopefully this is the last thing, which is this base computer. This took a while to, it had like 5 hours or something it needed. So, and these are like real-time hours. I'm used to like game hours, which is like 5 minutes, not 5 hours. But this game runs on real time, it seems like, for a lot of things. So we need, what am I doing? We need to go back to the base of wherever that thing was. So where was this base computer? I think it was at my what was it called? Runaway Mold Farm. I think it was the Runaway Mold Farm 2. So let's go to my bases. And we have base there. Yeah, Oz Mold Base 2 or whatever. I think it was this thing. We had to go here over and over and do this little side quest, getting information from the computer. And I think we're on the last bit of this. Not 100% sure what's going to happen. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, there's the base computer. So, come on, get off the screen. But yeah, I think, it needs us to go here. See the little icon. Alright. Automated archive recovery in progress. Archive for user iteration lost and available. Possible remote terminus backup available. Download coordinates. Follow the coordinates. And is it going to send us on another chase here? Interstellar coordinates acquired. So that sent us somewhere. This is my runaway mold, so if you guys haven't seen this, this thing, oops, wrong thing. If we get here, let's see how much we get. Like, how much runaway mold do we have in our thing? Because I have this decked out. Although, I think, did I change my multi-tool? I did. I have to move this there, and that to there. And that should give us more runaway mold. So, we'll see how much we get just off of this. Because we do need to go back to my ship where I've kind of mined some. And I don't think my laser weapon thing is as powerful as it was before. I've been making a lot of changes to all of the modules, trying to rearrange them and organize them to where they do the most damage or mining capabilities. But it's a little challenging. I need really a better weapon. These things keep coming back. So I can take these off, clean this little area up real quick. Might as well put a little bit of carbon right there. Very nice. Okay, so holy cow, I'm not used to my ship being up there. Okay, so that gave us, as far as runaway mold goes, where did it put it? Where did the runaway mold go? What is going on with this game, man? What is happening? Where did it go? Oh, why did it go into my ship? That's weird. So I think that's how much mold we just got out of that thing. I wasn't watching to see how much I was getting at the time. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video, but I don't know why it went in. Why it went in my? I guess because my ship is right there. Why did it go into my ship? That's just weird. So anyway, I don't think I had any mold in here, but maybe I had one full thing. But regardless, we pretty much get a little bit more than a stack, about 11,000, ish in mold. So basically, I do that, and then I just run over to that base in my ship real quick, and then I come back, land, and then it's all back. And I can just do that over and over. Literally in 5 minutes, I can have 20 full stacks of runaway mold. So where does this want us to go? We were doing the base computer, visit remote archive terminal. Base computer is located off-world. Oh, golly. All right, let's go there real quick. World. How am I supposed to get to my ship? Oh, okay, what in the world? Why is my ship there? There we go. I thought the wall of rock was on the other side. Okay, let's just get out here real quick. Get to the destination. Target outside local systems. Consult galaxy map. Alright, here's the map. Current mission. I don't know why it always changes. Headed on current missions. I want it to stay on current missions. And it doesn't. It always changes to the free explorer thing. So we gotta go right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, it says we need to go over to there. Have I visited this system already? No, no. Oh, yep, I think I have. Alright, let's go ahead there. Another planet. Alright, here we go. It's a very fall-like place. Oh, there's a ship right there. And a building. So, he wants us to go here. Corrupt archive data, approximate location. So that's probably not going to be the right place. So we're probably looking at over here. So it's got to be... Usually there's a data thing over here somewhere. So let's land. And we'll get out and look. We'll just go ahead and pop the door down and use the teleport thing. Get off my screen, please. Oh, what is block? Why am I being blocked? What is blocking me? I just jumped off the ship. I kept getting blocked. What I'll do is I'll just park the ship right there. Okay, is this the location it wants me to come to? Or it's got to be here, right? Or is it the other place? This looks like something else. No crew activity detected. Searching logs. Read logs. Okay, data stamp. Half our cargo is spoiled by the breach. Try explaining that to the overseer. The Gek don't take too kindly to broken. Whatever. I think it'll be better if I tell them in person. Okay, so these are... I'm gonna let you guys read that. The logs are full of hundreds of such messages, each one talking about a breach in the cargo hold. The freighter's captain seems to grow increasingly panicked and self-aware regarding the repetition of these logs. By the time of the final message, they are screaming with happiness and despair. That's weird. Okay, so let's dig up these pods real quick. This is the last pod over here. Not anything super exciting. I don't think this was the right location. I think it's over there. So I think it was that building that we saw from the vehicle. We're still looking for this thing. It ended up being a lot further than I thought. But I did learn one thing, that while we're in a superheated storm, that our backpack basically refills itself and we can fly all the way back out into space. We can keep going as far as we can. Like, see, our backpack doesn't run out. So where is this thing? It's over there. So we can just keep cruising until we find this place. There it is, right there. Like, look at that. Some creatures. I can't see anything. Of course, we're in the middle of a storm. But it's like any of these major storms that are heated, we can basically use our backpack like 500% more. Okay, I think this is where we need to go. This has got to be it. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's knock this thing out. I have reached the location marked by my base computer. A remote archive terminal hums awaiting my input. Access memory. Attempting to read memory at whatever hex code that is. But we see the Sentinel swarm across the void, warping in and out of this dimension at will of some unknown force, depositing the echoes of the dead within the archives. Laylapse does not join the others. It does not stare. It just stares at me. Its light still shining, unaltered, unabated. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up this reading. Its light still shining, unaltered, unabated. It is a comfort to me. Search physical cache. I search the physical cache attached to the terminal. Whoever recorded this message also left a piece of the technology. Okay, cool. Mining beam module. Alright, that's nice. Let's see what else we have in here. Base computer archive. We have to go back to our base computer, I guess. Okay, we are back at our base here. So, oh man, I did not need to get out of my way. What happened? So back at the base here, let's activate with the computer. Automated archive recovery in progress. Archives for user iteration unavailable. Possible remote to turn us back of available download coordinates. Oh my gosh. We're going to keep following coordinates? Are you kidding me? Interstellar coordinates acquired. It needs me to go find more coordinates? Are you kidding me? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go and switch over to the Atlas path because I don't want to spend all this episode doing just back and forth to running and getting tidbits of information from the computer. I'll let you guys know if there's anything interesting that happens with that. It seems to be another one of those big giant honeydew list type things. So, all right, so this is return to the Atlas interface. Atlas called for exploration for travelers to sample all of reality. Okay, so while in space, systems with the Atlas station marked with a special icon. Okay, let's go there. Let's start this thing. Jeez. Getting tired of running around. Where is my thing? How did it get right there? Okay, so we're looking for the Atlas station. Where does that say to go? Follow the red line. Where? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Way over there. I think I can teleport there. Okay, cool. Go and check out this, see what this is all about. This has got to lead to some of the new stuff that I've been seeing that I haven't been able to find. When we were doing the Corvette expedition, I saw all kinds of stuff that I could not see or have not seen yet. So this has to some of those things. What are we doing? Are we going in? We're just parking on the outside of this thing? What is going on? Okay, I've had enough bugs. I think we're going to use the teleport thing. There we go. Oh. 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 Okay. What is up here? Oh. It's like a little... I feel like it's Tron. Let's go talk to the Atlas man. Can't read any of that. That's crazy sounding. Sure. The Atlas called me to this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship. It demands obedience. It welcomes me. It knows what I am. It offers the gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. The Atlas asked me to follow its path. Accept milestone, Pathfinder, or above. Or refuse. Or leave. Milestone, I guess we're going to accept. I will accept this. The sky is deep and full of wonders, and the path to enlightenment opens to me. New product formula learned. Captured nanode. Unique valuable curiosity. Atlasy containing zonality shifted quasi-stellar substrate. Warning. Do not eat. No, I'm just kidding. Do not allow Matrix to consume with this dimensional space. Okay. Not sure what that means, but we got a blueprint for it. Now what? Is that it? Hello? Did it give me? Search. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Well, I guess we're going. Is that what? Whoa. You have learned an Atlas word for... What are... Oh. I'm just checking what these little ball things are. They don't really give me anything, do they? Nope. Okay. Well, how do I get out of here? You have learned Atlas word for you. How am I learning all this stuff? And how do I get out of here? Oh, do I go on that thing? Okay, there it is. We go here. What's our thing. Locate an atlas interface. Return to space to access the galaxy map. We located it. Do we need to leave? Okay, back to my dirty ship that jiggles all the time. Now what? So, okay, I guess we're going to zip out of here for a second and turn around. Okay, it's still there. Atlas interface. Contaminated planet. Locate an atlas interface. Access the galaxy map. We did that, did we not? Oh, wait a second. It is now different. Oh, we have a, oh shoot. We have another thing to go to. So we have to go to each one of these stations? I guess so. Alright, let's go here. Let's see what this is about. Oh. Oops. That doesn't look good. No, don't blow up. Where's my ship? Okay. So I did not park very well. I'm not sure if these are made for the Corvettes or something. Okay, there we go. Whoa, freak out. Okay, we need to approach the Atlas thing a little more gently. Can't just ram into things like that. And let's teleport down. Okay, so doink. So that gave me a word for sky. And okay, run across two of those. Do I get two more words? Maybe? I'm seeing got double vision in this place. Alright. Let's see what this does. Can't read that. But maybe we're learning words with the little ball thing, so I might need to collect those. Okay, another Atlas interface. How many of these constructs exist in the deep void? How long have they been slumbering, waiting for a traveler? Have they been expecting me? Am I somehow chosen? The Atlas crafted this existence. The Gek, the Vy'keen, the Korvax, the stars that fill the skies, and the hatred that burns within the deep. Every world that turns and every form that lives, the Atlas offers it all. Okay. I take the gift of knowledge, certain in my decision. All doubts are silenced. The stars await me. Oh, we got another ball thing. Okay, requires the captured nanode, so we have to make that. Okay. Alright, I want to go collect all these ball things. Maybe learn some words. Maybe not. I don't know. Back at the ship, and I guess we're going to go to the next one. I feel like that's the pattern. Curious how many of these we have to go to. Better not be like 16 of them. That's going to be crazy. But going over those little ball things does seem to give us more words. Okay, so now let's look. Follow that. Yep, there's another one. Here is the third one of these. We'll come in a little more gently this time. Well, this is different. Don't know. We are understanding more words now. I went ahead and collected all the little ball things before I came up to the monolith thing here, whatever it's called. I was born with everything I needed to explore these worlds. My exosuit, my ship, every tool and every impulse led me to scan and give name to whatever I could find. But this, I cannot give no name to what I see. Within the orb, I see worlds that never were. I see the stirring of something primal and undeniable. I see the death cry of a god. I see something approaching it. It warns me to persist in the journey, seeking fragments of its interface. The stone of the Atlas, it rejoices in my repetition, my compliance, my cloud of unknowing. Concede. I will commit myself to the voyage. In all things, I am ready. I will not falter. Okay, so we have a new spheric orb that requires the previous thing. Sounds like we're going to craft some things. Okay, let's get out of here and get to the next thing, I guess. All right, wants us to go to another system. We're going to have to probably fight a dreadnought here pretty soon. I think after 5 jumps or so, we end up in a battle. But not this time. Definitely in the next one if we do it one more time. Alright, let's park it up. This has to be the final thing. Right? I mean, there's nothing to get over here. It's a little different each time I come up here. I got all the orbs, so we should understand more. Should have collected them from the first thing. Nothing. Cannot be. This is, you are. I feel the stirring of heresy within heresy. There we go. Feel the stirring of heresy within my mind. At each interface, an Atlas stone awaits me. I am driven to gather them, but to what end? Why does the omnipotent require my prayer? What is wrong with the heart of existence? That its creator requires this pilgrimage, the dance of grinding stone. Comply. I answered the question. I will not turn away from the challenge. The Atlas guides me. I will answer its call. God, we got more dark matter thing now. Okay, better be able to do something with this. I can't press the button or do anything. Man, I have a feeling we're going to do this like 16 times. Okay, we're off to the next one. I have a feeling we're going to end up in a battle, though, here pretty soon. We lucked out, not this time. I'm expecting a pirate battle or something soon. Here we go again. Next one. Whoa, we got some people up there. I decoded more words, too. Wow, we can almost understand. Bring it to us while there is... Bring it to us while there is Elvira. Elvira? What? When I dream, I see the Atlas. When I see the Atlas, I am the dream. I see sentinels swarm through the universe like an infection, emerging from a world of glass. Everything is happy there. Everything will live. I see the portals. I see the travelers that walk between them. I see the span of history. I see everything as the Atlas sees it, alone, abandoned, terrified. But what power could instill the fear in the heart of the Almighty? It asks for something. It wants to know that I understand. Okay. What if we refuse? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are the other options do? I have become the harbinger of the Pathfinder, the seeker of ways. Through me, the universe will know itself. Just kind of doing what I think we need to do, so... But that was a different deal. Oh man, we got more. So we are at this singularity bit here. A little different. All none return. Beyond the... I need to understand a little bit more. The act of discovery for discovery's sake now seems like a foolish conceit. I don't know, that's a weird way of saying that. I have rejected the path that inert. What word is this? Inerrant? Iterant? Oh my gosh, I don't know that word. I didn't expect to do so much reading in this game, man. I have rejected the call of the stars. Only the Atlas matters now. With each encounter, I feel as I understand a little more. All of us are what we are. Evil arrives in the individual, and goodness is not enough. True greatness lies in sorrow, in the embrace of what we must become. Okay. There has never been any other choice than this one. I go on, we go on, eternal, forever searching. Gosh, another doodad to make. Okay, how many have we gone to now? I don't even know. Somebody should have warned me we're going to have to do so many of these. We were at the, whatever that is, convergence now. Let's see what this has to say. No idea. What is learned can never be unlearned. I am afraid that I have seen too much. There are glimpses, half-remembered visions of time before time. I see the birth of the first star. I see the things that dealt within it, the eyes that watched. I see the atlas. I see what the atlas saw at the moment of its activation. Atlas stones are not stones. This station is not a station. I am not what I think I am. I am not even sure that I exist. The atlas does not care. The atlas demands its three-nody. What the heck word is that? Man, learning all kinds of words today. Its reputation sublime. I silence my fear and renew my dedication to the path. Only the voyage matters. The destination calls to me. Got a new ball. Okay, off to the next one. Pretty sure there are 16 of these. Oh, I gotta go get these little ball things. Learn the words. And here's the next one. Hey, Abu. We are. Not sure what that's saying. I have become the servant of the ancestors. Or ancest. What word am I saying? I'm tired now. I have become the servant of the ancient. Is that how you spell ancient? I don't know, man. Sentence. It guides me through the cosmos, ever searching, never deviating. Have others come before me? Have others faltered upon the path of the Atlas? Only in ending will revelation arise. Resistance will not be permitted. The Atlas wishes for me to know what it is like to create. It wishes to share some portion of its being. I sense that it cares deeply about this journey, that it is trying to show me something it cannot articulate through words or demonstration. Yield. I have no choice but to proceed. This is destined in the programming. I have always been searching, and I cannot falter. Ooh, got a shiny golden ball now. Okay. Next one. Okay, so we're at the Nexus Kara? There is no only... You still can't understand what this thing's singing. I am close to the end. The truth of the universe is fire. The soul is light. I am the experiment and the observer. All creations constructed for my journey. I see the universe around me and I know that it is good. I see the universe around me and I know that I shall create my own. Succumb. Not long now, not far to go. The stars beckon with cold fire and rush to meet them. Soon, very soon. Okay, next. I guess there are like no missions in between these things. So we're just supposed to run from one to the next, I guess, with no kind of mission in between. Is that how this is supposed to be done? I don't know. Okay, another singularity thing. Oh, this guy seems angry. The final interface, excuse me, the final interface is revealed. The Atlas beckons. I am elated, terrified, broken. I have come so very far. It wishes for me to obey. I am to hold the power of creation. It will be in chains. I am gifted power. I am enslaved to the imitation of life. Okay, there's the heart of the sun. I needed that for something that I can't remember. I don't know what it is, but I know I need it. Okie dokie, off to the next one. We're coming up on another one, but I just noticed a message. Let me look at this message real quick. Assemble an Atlas seed. Craft and capture a nanode seed. How do we... Wait, were we supposed to be crafting these every time we come to one of these Atlas things? Assemble, no, that says assemble an Atlas seed. Wait a second, let's go. Oh, it's telling us to do something here. Oh, look at all these fancy things. Okay. Captured node. Okay, that's the Atlas seed. Okay, that, oh gosh, all right. And then we gotta make that. Oh, it's just made from that. It's a good thing I brought a lot of supplies with me. And then we gotta make that. And then what are we doing now? And then Dawn's End. And then make that. Okay, we're gonna make this. We're just kind of going back and forth here. Guess one makes the other. Oh, insufficient. Cadmium. I do have cadmium somewhere. Now this is on our... Why am I doing it on our starship? Where is our freighter? Do we have access to our freighter? Okay, I know I have cadmium. Can I call in the big freighter boy? Yes. Okay, he's in the same system now. I should be able to access the inventory, right? Yes, I can. Cadmium. Okay, so now we can do it. We can just do it in the freighter now. Okay. And then make that. And then make that. And then I guess, good lord, did we, how many? Oh my god. Oh, we stopped. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 8 more if there are 16? Or is this the last thing? So what is that? Oh, that's the heart of the sun. So let's bring that over to our exosuit thing. Okay, there we need, right there, we need the heart of the sun for that crazy thing. Oh boy. Okay. So can I not make, do I have to do all that again to make another one? Okay. Well, I guess we better go into this thing and see. So let's go park. We'll do a save. Okay, so we're coming up. There is no ball thing. No Atlas stone. We have something else over here. What are we supposed to put in this? Or maybe we don't. I don't know. Okay. Guess we're going over to here. Atlas Seed Chamber. The Atlas Seed. The Plythe resonates, pulling my knowledge of the Atlas Seed from my mind. The spirit of the captured nanode belongs here. Whisper the seed's name. Ooh. Approach the second seed chamber. Where's that at? Okay. Is this... Oh. Okay. Guess we're gonna go to all of these. The Plythe resonates, pulling my knowledge of the Atlas Seed from my mind. Okay. Whisper the seed's name. So, same thing. And over here. Oh, almost fell off. Okay, says the same thing. Whisper. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I feel like we're about to end the world again. Although I didn't do it the first time, so I guess there's always a second time. Guess we're just going around. So I don't need to be... I got that thing. That's the remembrance thing. Got the heart. So is that my do-over stone? There we go. Next one. And then looks like we have one more. Okay. And what now? What's happening? Oh, we gotta go down there now. Okay, let's go do the big button. Oof. Truth. Something. Still can't understand what it's saying. I feel like there should have been a way for us to read all this. I stand at the interface of the Atlas. I stand at the forge of worlds. This is showed me what it was. This is how the Atlas shared the nature of its life, the workings of its mind. I never required it never required prayer. It never required worship. All that it asked of me, all that it never, oh my gosh, I can't read right now. All that it asked of me, all that it ever wanted, it was just input. It was just a user. I can feel the seed, their hidden knowledge, gravitating towards the interface's core. The void is meant to be filled. Knowingness yearns for a soul. If I do this, a star will be born. If I do this, I will become more than I ever thought possible. Yeah, man, let's just do it. I didn't end the world last time, so let's go ahead and make a star and just start a new world or something. Hopefully I keep all my stuff. Walk away and return to the galaxy. Let's do it. There is nothing, and then there is everything. Bam. I see a star blaze to life within the void. The spread of life, planets, creatures to give it meaning. For a moment, I am as the Atlas is. For a moment, I am the creator of worlds. The fabric of time and space stands revealed to me. Black holes swarming from system to system. The Atlas screams. Holy moly, we got a star seed. Priceless fragment. Wonder how much we can sell that for. The smallest of sparks housed within a containment field of unknown origins. Is that it? I have to say, I was a little underwhelmed there, but let's just figure this out here. Okay, I guess we're going back to the ship. Alright guys, well, I'm back on my ship, and I now do not have the thing. So, how do I, so I can make it, can I make another one of these? If I create that, will that allow me to create, oh, that does, okay, wait a second. All right, so we can, I'm not really sure which captured nanode. I don't think that's the, okay, this one, and then the green one, and then the, wait, no, that green one, and then this one, then purple, okay, then whatever, Goldie, okay, then what do we, then, wait, another Goldie, okay, and we're supposed to do like a purple, oh, this, the heart of the sun, there it is, okay, so now I can use that here. Okay, so we have that finished. What do we do with that? A relic, everything you ever knew is within. Remembrance, what do we do with this? And why is it a thing that goes to our exosuit? Okay, well, I was worried because it took it, and I thought it gave us, it told us we could make something else now. So the soul engine, gonna have to go back and look at the video what the last thing was. It was not the, it was something else. Let's look here. Dangling shadow, nope. Where was it? It was a different, Was it this purple one? No. Heart. Okay, that's the heart of the sun. That's the captured nanode. I don't know what the heck a soul engine is, but apparently I can make that. A glitching beat drives this miracle circuit, performing cycle after cycle. An endless. Weird. Okay. So. Weird. Okay. Well, I don't know what to think of that. Did we get something else to make? I'm just trying to figure out what was the last thing. I have to go back and look at the dang video. 'Cause I can't. We got so many orbs. I can't remember all of them now. But it seems like we're supposed to. What does it say? We go to our thing here. Find a wonder to show the atlas. Find an atlas interface and present a wonder. Wonders are recorded in your discovery and can be found in the catalog. Right here? Oh, wonders. Oddities recorded. We have 100 and... Holy moly. Okay. So do we... Wait, how many? So these are... Oh, we do have all these. So we have planets. We have this little thing. I got 2 of those. We got creatures. So I wonder what we do with that. Now, how do we show... Do we go back and show it something? Or... Like, what atlas? I'm so confused. Alright, Atlas Eternal. An infinite of possible worlds stretch out forever. Locate another Atlas interface. Return to the space to access the galaxy. We still are not... We're still doing... Man, are we still doing these things? Let's see. Let's look at the map. Oh my gosh. It does show another line. Oh my lord. There's another one. So, I guess let's go there and see what the heck we're doing with this. I thought it was over for a second. Coming up to another atlas. Let's go check this thing out. Okay, so we're back at what looks like kind of the first one that we went to. Geometric construct. Oof. Angry sounding. The Atlas has created infinite stars, infinite worlds, infinite life. I cannot see them all, nor even truly begin to understand the multitude of existence. But perhaps even among these endless wonders, each moment can still have meaning. Any atom may seed a new universe if viewed the right way. Oh, present a planet. Present a cloudium fauna. Okay, let's present a planet. Why not? I present the atlas, what I discovered about the planet. Whatever you say. It shuddered in response, as if the fabric of space-time were to sigh. Somewhere out in the beyond, a new star is born, seeded by what I have seen. You have learned something. I did not get to read that in time. Okay. Can I... Do I have to go to another one? Infinite possibility worlds stretch out forever. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you at the next one. Okay, we are at the next one. The Atlas has created infinite stars, infinite worlds, infinite life. I cannot see them all, nor even truly begin to understand the multitude of existence. But perhaps even among these endless wonders, each moment can still have meaning. Any atom may seed a new universe if viewed the right way. So last time we presented a planet, but we can present fauna next? Should we do that? I present Atlas with whatever that is, a creature I found on a planet. It shimmers in response, entirely interface vibrating as the observer observes this creature through my eyes. Somewhere out in the beyond, a new star is born, seeded by what I have seen. You have learned What is it saying? I can't see what it is. It pops it up so fast. So do I just keep doing this forever and ever? Not exactly sure how many times we're supposed to do this. Or even if I did this in the right way. Kind of confused. So we're back it again. It's basically saying the same thing. So last time we did a planet and a fauna, and now let's do this. I don't know if we need to keep doing it over and over. Feel the crimson heartbeat of the station, slow to calm, and consider it Candace. And then a rapid thudding of a staccato echo that fills my entire being. Somewhere out in the beyond, a new start. Okay, same thing. Atlas for the word never. So we're just like learning words now and gaining nanites. So is this kind of like a never-ending thing that we just keep presenting the wonders that we have come across, and that's it? Was that what this whole thing does? I'm so confused. And with as many warps as I've done, my frame rate has dropped like crazy. Okay, so let me look again, because I'm confused. All right, let's see here. Enjoy the realities while it lasts. Purchase technology blueprints for new base. Okay, that's a space anomaly. New beginnings. Enjoy. Find a wonder to show the Atlas. Okay, we have done this a few times now. And I think that's it. Man, I was really hoping we would find like stuff to figure this out. So gather activated quartz. We have to make it to purple system. So let's see. I kind of feel like we're in an endless loop of just showing things. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys. That's bananas. Oh, there is a base over here. All the other. Now we're getting bases. All the other warps that I was doing to the other atlases. There were no space stations on any of those paths, and hardly any planets. So, but now we're getting lots of planets and space stations, so we can do unlocks on our suit for free, or not free, but for cheaper. Let's look at one thing here. Does that give us another path? So the red line, that, oh my gosh, where the heck is that going? That's going way over here. Can I warp to that spot? Okay, that's free explore. Let's look here. We have galactic core, free explore. So is that this? We're also supposed to, I think, make it towards the center of the galaxy or the star or something like that. Maybe that's where we start to find the purple stars. So looks like I have enough juice to go here, and let's just see. Let's just take a warp there and see. All right, guys, I have been warping back and forth like a ton. So if we look at our galaxy map, everything is green. So does that mean we're in like a green system now? Is that how the coloring works? I'm not really sure I understand, because we went from kind of yellow to red to green, or green to maybe red. I don't know. I think we're just trying to get to the center of the galaxy now. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to take a minute and park here at our freighter. We're on our freighter, and I kind of wanted to come over here so that I could look at our upgrades, since those kind people gave us some modules. I guess we still can't add additional storage. I don't know. Is that something we just can't do on a pirate dreadnought? Because I seem to remember we could do that on the other ship that we had before we switched over to the pirate dreadnought. So kind of strange. Now I did upgrade this dreadnought so that we're on a I guess it's an A class or whatever. But I want to go ahead and get these other warp injector core things so that we can make sure we can take our freighter to these other systems, like the blue bodied systems. This one does interstellar, and this is, I don't know exactly. So I want to just make sure that we got red, green. Yeah, so we started off in yellow. We went through a whole red system, then I ended up in a green system, and then I guess there's blue, and then maybe purple after that. So I don't know, but since we have the frigate modules, we need to upgrade this. So I want to upgrade all of these since I have them to spare now. And then we'll install all of that. And then over here, we have some other gadgets to purchase for corridors and things like that. I really need to lay out our stuff. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Appearance modifier, I probably could use that just to make sure I have a place to come back to. And then I haven't bought any of these things. I also have 45,000 nanites, and I believe I have some cooking in our refiners over here that we need to pick up. So I have quite a few that we probably, I didn't mean to talk to that guy, that I need to go through and collect. Yeah, so we have about 4,000 in each one of these, so we probably need to start collecting these too. Let me go through and do that real quick, and then see if I can figure out what the next thing to do with the whole Atlas path thing. Alright guys, I ended up clearing out all of the refiners with the nanites, and we now have 124,000 nanites, and I got all that from the runaway mold on our mold farm. And I did a little bit of research at the same time on what to do for the next stage, because I wasn't really sure if we were doing everything right with the Atlas path, but I think we've officially finished the Atlas path, and from what I'm understanding, we need to finish our settlement and get our settlement within, like, I guess it's profiting state, and which means, I guess, get it out of debt in a sense and make it a profitable, I guess, maintained settlement right now, because right now it's about now 3 million in debt. So I got to figure out how to undo that. Some people were suggesting that maybe I go look for other settlements that are not in such critical areas or on critical planets like the one I currently have. That would be a little easier to get it to a self-sustaining state, but I don't know. I may look at that, because apparently you can have more than one settlement. So I don't know, I'm already pretty far into this one, so I may as well continue to see if we can turn this one around. But then we need to meet the autophage, I think is what it's called, right? And that is like a whole nother kind of side quest mission that hasn't shown up on my map or on my missions yet. And so there are still some things that we need to do to be able to get to the purple system, which is kind of funny. You know, the only thing that I'm trying to do is get to the the point where I can get this exocraft summoning unit made, and apparently in order to do that we have to make it to the purple system in order to get the activated quartz and crystallized helium. And in order to do that, we have to meet the autophage, which I was kind of confused about, because some of the mission aspects of that I did when I did the Corvette expedition, and so I felt like I'd already done some of that, and I guess I did, but we still have to find, I think it's like a Sentinel, I don't know what it's called, like base or something. And if we look in our inventory, we have to use, like, not this emergency scanner, but one of these things. I think it's this one right here. Carrier AI fragment, no. I don't know, we have to, no, it's this thing right here, the anomaly detector, I think. So either the anomaly detector or there's another one that looks just like that we have to activate and use, which I don't see that I have it, but I think I have one somewhere. And that will take us to like a special Sentinel base where there will be like a weapon that we can get that will be a sentinel weapon, and then that will take us to a whole, like, I guess activate a whole mission line for us to go do that will reveal another race, I guess, or another I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a race of sorts, but like the autophages who are actually hidden on the planet. And then once we unlock those guys, we'll either get like a staff or some item that will help us make our way to the purple system. So I don't know. I'm kind of just figuring all this out, and we're gonna, I guess, end up doing that. But I'm going to finish up some of these other secondary missions and get our base computer archive dealt with, and maybe go collect the fossils, knock out some of these items, and then work on getting our base, or not our base, but our settlement back to its profitable state. So anyway, I guess with that, we're going to end the episode here before this episode gets too long, because it's going to go on a lot further if we continue down that road right now. But yeah, so the Atlas path was kind of a lot shorter and a little bit more underwhelming than I thought it was going to be. Basically just running to stations a million times and and figuring and getting the thing to, what is it? What was it we got? We got the thing, whatever it is, over here to make this remembrance deal. So I can't, we ended up unlocking, yeah, there it is, not the antimatter thing, but it was like, yeah, the heart of the sun, and that allowed us to we need this in order to get to the purple systems. We need some kind of sentinel weapon thing and all that. So anyway, so we're on our way. It's just more than I thought we needed, so we'll hit that up in the next episode. And if you guys have any suggestions or ideas, or want to share some things that I missed in the comment section, please do. I really appreciate you guys following the series so far and providing all the help and feedback. And if you guys don't mind, please like and subscribe on the video, hit that bell notification, and hit that hype button if you happen to see it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks a lot.